Can't seem to go live on my computer, so I'm playing around a little bit with some things. That's how this works. Got one viewer here. Thanks for tuning in. I'm trying to figure out how to pull it up on my computer so that I see the comments. Here we go. Oh, let me mute that. There we are. It's gonna be weird watching it in like a time delay here, but pretty cool. Now I'll show y'all what I'm looking at here. Look at that. Look at that delay. It's just coming around. That's funny. What's up? Is it I can't. I'm Poindexter. How you say for? Is it Shatira? Shatira? That seems like it is. Angelo, how's it going? Cindy, hi. Devin, yeah, live stream. I'm trying it out. Ram Cam said he tried the Cajun crawfish lasagna. Boy, was it good. Right on. Right on, Ram Cam. What's up, Crispy? How you doing? All right, Shatira. Thank you very much. I knocked that out first try, huh? Doesn't happen very often. Let's see. Cheryl Estrada, what's up? Louisa Lewis, how's it going, Louisa? How you doing? Look at that, Daquan Smith. Hey, Cajun Ninja, I love your videos. I started watching your videos from Facebook and found out you had a YouTube showing you love from Birmingham, Alabama. Alabama. Daquan, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Let's see, DJ Boogaloo. Hey, how's it going? It's going. Madden said he cooked the Cajun pasta and it was amazing. Right on. Good job. Way to knock that out. Luke Dizog, what's up? Let's see. AK Jackie, hello from South Texas. Yeehaw. Gabe Wells, what's up from Southeast Texas? Sal says, Paya! Let's see. Britt Meagle, hi. Your baked macaroni is the best. We had added a little Tony's on top to give it a little kick. That's some pie right there. Bailey Thibodeau, go Cajuns. Right on. Aubrey Cooper, hi. How you guys doing? So, I'm just going live because I'm chilling, drinking some soda water here. And I just witnessed a number 16 seeded team in the NCAA tournament go down. And that's history. In the 80 years of the tournament, that has never happened. So I'm pretty excited. I love seeing underdogs do some cool stuff, you know. Madden said, I wrote Paya on my spoon. Hey, now you know it works good. All right, see, Avis Landry Abear, hi, I'm also from Louisiana. And I'm not Avis, I'm her daughter. Oh, good thing you clarified that. Gay Wells, I know, man, we were screaming. Yeah, that was crazy, right? I mean, it was funny because earlier in the day, I was texting some friends of mine, and we were going back and forth because we always fill out a bracket every year. And I told them, I said, secretively, I kind of want to see a number one team go down, even though I pick all of them. I pick all of them to win because they always win the first round. But secretively, I want to see a number one go down. And it just so happened that it actually happened tonight. And it's my daughter's birthday. So how cool was that? On March 16th, a number 16 went down. Kick it up, right? Let's see who we got here. Sterling, hi from Natchez, Mississippi. Go Cajuns. Right on, Sterling. Madden, what area from Louisiana are you from? Born in Thibodaux, raised in Houma, lived in Lafayette. You know, I kind of embrace all of South Louisiana. Look at Russ, a.k.a. Yeah, is me. I am totally live. This is, do not adjust your television set. The pictures that you are seeing are coming in properly. James Evans, boiling the bugs tomorrow. Yeah, I like that. We're actually doing my little girl's birthday party tomorrow at a cheerleading place. So that's what I get to do. Louisa Lewis saying hi to Russ and Crispy. Let's see, Britt. You previously mentioned making chicken and dumplings video. Is that still a possibility? Absolutely. Yeah, I have a lot of possibilities on the agenda. It's just a matter of fitting it into the window that opens in my life. I got a lot of little things that go on throughout the week. But when I have time, I definitely want to knock out what I can and just keep rolling this ball because it's been a blessing, and I'm very humbled and thankful for the platform I have. Let's see here. Angelo said, "Happy birthday to the little Cajun Ninja." Yeah, you're right. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, is me. Haha, paya. Ram Cam down in Kenner. Oh, right on, Ram. I head that way pretty often. I go to Mattery quite a bit to go eat some pho. And I'm not cussing at you guys. I'm just saying pho, Pho. Very good Vietnamese soup dish. Check it out. Let's see. Nice live stream. Good way to meet your fans. Yeah, you're right, Devin. I like it. Avis Landry. Make gumbo. I've done that. Dawn Sharp. Hi from Chauvin. Right on, Dawn. Thank you for tuning in. Kendall's asking, will you ever do a boiled crawfish? I will. It's on the agenda. I'm working out some things right now, but it's definitely on the agenda. Let's see. Crispy. Hey. Newt. I just had some crawfish from Lake Charles. Right on. And Yaya, thank you for saying happy birthday to my daughter. I appreciate that. And Stephanie, hey, Mr. Cajun Ninja from Richland, Mississippi. MISSISSIPPI. That's how you roll, right? Avis, well, boiled crawfish. All right, Avis, you just tell me what to do and I'll do it. Yeah, but yeah, guys, I've been watching basketball, most of the night. And, like I said, the whole watching a number 16 seeded team go down was really cool. I'm so just excited that I got to see that, because it hasn't happened in 80 years. So, Ham in LA in the house. What's up, Archie? Let's see here. Hey, look, Avis, I get it. You said you her daughter, but you didn't give me no name. All I see is Avis Landry. I'm just going to go, hey, Avis's daughter? Is that what you want me to call you? I'll call you Avis's daughter the whole time. Give me a name, boo. In case you guys are wondering, is it Hallie or Haley? You sound that out for me. In case you guys are wondering, I'm looking this way because my laptop is right here. I tried to go live on my laptop so I could just do everything right in front of me, and it didn't exactly work out. I don't know what's going on. You got to have like Google Chrome or something like that. Shatira, you coming from Des Moines, Iowa. Wow, right on. That's awesome. Let's see, Gabe said, I low-key had Virginia to win. My bracket is FUBAR, which we know what that means. But I enjoyed the heck out of watching UMBC upset Virginia. Look, I'm right there with you. I feel for the Virginia fans. I know what it's like to love a team and watch them lose. But for all of us outside of that, that was history in the making, and we got to see it happen. And I, too, had Virginia winning in my second bracket. So my first bracket's busted, too, but I still love March Madness. It's so much fun to watch. Okay, so Avis's daughter, I assume, is Hallie. If it was Haley, you would have put Hay. I'm going to call you Hallie, unless you change that. Shatira needs my pots and pans. Well, Shatira, I can't give them to you. But you can purchase your own. Yeah, Cajun, your kitchen looks epic. Dig the countertops. Right on, man. I'm very blessed to have what I have. I never sit and look around and go, God, I wish I had this. I wish I had that. Like I think I felt that way a lot in my life. Is just being super humbled by whatever I have. I think it's a mentality to embrace across the board. I think we could always sit there and dwell upon what we could have more of, but it's not real productive for you. You know, it's not a good, it doesn't put a good positive impact on your life. And there's always somebody out there dreaming about what you have. You know, even if you're living in a very rundown house right now, you're in a house. You know, there's people out there living in a hut or a dirt home or eating one meal a day, drinking water that you can't even see through. So I'm very humbled and blessed to have what I have. Cheryl says your beard's looking good, boo. Thank you, Cheryl. Yeah, I don't know if I'll keep it very long. I got lazy and I started trimming around the neck and just was like letting it ride. James Peel, love the videos. Keep doing what you're doing. Happy birthday to the little one coming from you from South Mississippi. Coming at you. Thank you, James. I appreciate that. Jennifer, how old is your silver cooking pot? Mama had one too. Go Cajuns. Love your cooking. Little Cajun stuck in Rhode Island. I assume you mean Rhode Island. That's quite a ways. I'm assuming that's bottles. Oh, 2 bottles of gumbo filet left here. Love you, chef. Hey, my gumbo pot I think is about 6 years old. I actually had one prior to that. That was like probably about 5 years old when I first got one, but I kept washing it in the dishwasher and it ruined it. So now, my piece of advice to anybody is if you get pots, hand wash them. That's how they last the longest. Russ, I believe that is a granite countertop. Granite countertop. Shatira says, amen. I assume it was what I was saying earlier, and I appreciate that. Russ says, very true. Sal, used your kuya recipe today with some redfish. It was rolling. Right on. That's awesome. I appreciate that. Cheryl says, keep the beard. It's popular now. I hear you. You know, it's so hard, though. The way my facial hair grows, it like kind of curls back in. So like if I'm not like keeping up with it constantly, daily, just kind of brushing it back out, it'll actually go right back into my skin. Samus Daddy, Paya from New York. Right on. I like it. Thanks for the recipes, brother. Got me cooking great dishes for the kids. Hey, well, look, I appreciate you giving them a try. I really do. See, is that Drezzy or Drez? Drez J, hello from Cali, California love. Love your videos. Appreciate you tuning in. Britt Migo, oh, just thought about this one. We love dirty rices. That's something you have ever done or would do a video of. I have done dirty rice. If you Google dirty rice by the Cajun Ninja, you will find it. Travis Clary, offshore right now, but as soon as I get home, going to put the paya on your fried meat pies. Yes, indeed. That's awesome. I love meat pies. That's one of my favorite like pastime meals. When I was a kid, we used to stop at this gas station. If you're familiar with Louisiana, they actually have a lot of good food in gas stations. It's just kind of hot food under a light, but it'll be like crackling or boudin or meat pies, boudin balls. And there was this one place we stopped at on the way to church every Sunday. And I would get the meat pie for breakfast, and boy, I would knock that out. It was so good. So that's one of my favorite meals. Yaya is me. You take it easy. Good night, sir. Later, bud. Appreciate you tuning in. See, Ramcam, brothers. Let's see, Jennifer, thanks. My Rhode Island hubby makes our gumbo proud. I love your recipes. My daddy was a USL Raging Cajun. That's right, USL. That's what they were back in the day. I think they changed over to ULL when I got into high school. And look, for what it's worth, too, I tell people all the time, I'm a big Cajun fan since I was a little kid because my aunt lived in Lafayette, and it was the first team I was really exposed to as far as, like, went to the live game, went to the first live basketball game. But I'm also a Tiger fan. So if you're a huge Cajun fan and you hate to hear that, I'm sorry. But I love both teams. I always have. And I hope that one day the Cajuns can get big enough to where, UL and LSU can be a in-state rival, because every other state along the Gulf Coast has a big in-state rival game except Louisiana. How come I can't even say why, or I'm speechless. The state has so many talented athletes, and it does not have a big in-state rival game. Could you imagine the food at a tailgate of a Louisiana in-state rival game? Oh man, that would be something, I tell you what. Thrash, hey man, how are you? Hey, I am fabulous. How are you? Cheryl, I love me some meat pies too. Stephanie says, yep, I'm in a house divided. I'm a born and raised Mississippi girl in a huge Mississippi state and Hale State, but my husband is a diehard LSU fan and most of his family is from Baton Rouge. Hey, you know what, Stephanie? Here's a fun fact. I'm born in Thibodaux, Louisiana, and my Nicholls State Colonels are playing Mississippi State in the women's NCAA tournament, I believe tomorrow. Either tomorrow or Sunday. I think it's tomorrow. So, number 16 versus number 1 once again. You know, hey, I love people who love their team. And that is one of my biggest things. I like to meet people who are passionate about something, but I hope my Colonels knock y'all down. I hope that happens. It's probably not going to happen. But hey, I can dream, right? All right, let's see. Dawn, my nephew is graduating from UL in May. Well, congrats to your nephew. That is awesome. Angie, any recipe for a seafood chimichanga? I have a great margarita recipe that would go perfect with that meal. Just saying. That's a good idea. I might write that down. If I had a pen around me, I would write that down. But seafood and chimichanga, that sounds like a good idea. John Sanchez, shout out to Angie Yanez. I hope I said it right. Angie Yanez, I shout you out. But not too loud because my girls are sleeping. But let's pretend that was loud. Sal, what do you do for a living? Pretty much anything, you know. I've been doing marketing actually for a long time for the base of my life in a living. Marketing. I sold cars for a long time. I was actually in food, industry, waiting tables. And then I got into the oil industry about 8 years ago. I've been doing marketing for a long time that way. But most recently, I've taken on this Cajun Ninja persona and I have kind of run with it in the business realm. We'll see where it goes from here, but I'm really looking and trying to make a cookbook, merchandise. These are all things I'd like to get into. So I hope that kind of becomes my livelihood, as time progresses. Stephanie, so in our house, it's Hale State, go Dogs and go Tigers, and always, I got you. Yeah, that's definitely a big one in Mississippi State. But I'm jealous. I am jealous. I wish we had that here. You guys have the Egg Bowl, and I'm totally jealous of it. We have nothing. LSU is the big school here, and what sucks for Louisiana is when LSU fills up its rosters, the other powerhouse players go out of state. I want a rival game in Louisiana. Can I just please have that? Just once in my lifetime. Let's see. Jared McNeese State, go Pokes. Hey, right on. I like to see that. Good old Lake Charles area. Drez, I hope that, there we go. LOL, you chopped my name up. You chopped my name all the way up. My name sounds like Grease. All right, Drees. Gotcha. Well, look, I appreciate that. Hey, I appreciate you helping me out there. I can't say that, sounding out words is a second language for me because obviously I chopped it up. Loves the dirty rice recipe, though. That I can knock out. Justin Higgs, do you game? We just bought a Nintendo, but I can't really call myself a gamer, and then I don't even think that's much of gaming when it comes to the whole thick of things. I think like on Twitch you can't even play Nintendo. So, Kendall Andrus, where did you learn how to cook? Hey, good question. Actually, it was just trial and error. I tell you this much: my mom's a good cook. She she cooked a lot of different great meals growing up, but she never really took the time to teach me how to cook. And she knows that, and that's like a big thing. I know she wishes she'd have just sat down and went through everything with me. So my story would be, yeah, my mom taught me how to cook, but it wasn't the case. There was I think maybe 2 or 3 dishes that she kind of talked over with me over the phone. But that was it, and from there it was trial and error. I just reading cookbooks, looking for recipes online, trying them out, and then as time progressed, I just got better at it. But I mean, it was trial and error for me, just like it is for anybody. My first roux, I completely messed it up. I used a plastic spatula, and I was like 40 minutes in, and the thing just started melting into the pot, and I just threw it all away, and I didn't make another roux again. I think for a year or more. I think it was more than that. It was a while. John Sanchez, I love watching you. Thank you for the shout out. You got it. No problem. My pleasure. Let's see. Dawn, have you started selling merchandise yet? Not yet, Dawn. I have a website that's pretty much done, but I'm a little nervous to get it going as far as the selling of the merchandise, because my Facebook is really it's my biggest platform, and it scares me to think that there would be a ton of orders that I couldn't fulfill right away, and people would be upset. So I'm trying to make sure I have all my ducks in a row. Stephanie, love our girls, BB, this year. Oh, basketball team, yeah, win or lose, yeah, we love our egg bowl for sure. Yeah, y'all are lucky, man. I'm jealous. Glenn Foster, Cajun Ninja, love your channel, man. Kapow. Hey, that should be your little thing, Glenn. Start your own kapow. That sounds good. I'm gonna stick with Paya. Ramcam, did you originally create crawfish lasagna? I Googled it and your YouTube video popped up. Good job. Ramcam, I don't believe I was the first to ever do crawfish lasagna. I know there was a lot of seafood lasagna recipes out there, but as far as that recipe goes, I pieced together different things that I had seen and heard, and kind of came up with a couple things on my own that I thought would work. So for me, authentically, I like to consider that one mine. Excuse me. Could there be more out there? Similar to that one, possibly. But as far as the directions go, that's written directly from me. So I take some authenticity to that. Let's see. John Sanchez, shout out. All right, John Sanchez, I shout you out. Glenn Foster, you taught me. What did you say, Glenn? You taught me is all about a good roux, low and slow. Yeah, you're right. That is true. That is patience is the key too. Sal, hell yeah, they need a good Cajun cooking show on TV. Everybody says Louisiana, they love Louisiana food, but I don't know of any you can take Rachel Ray's spot. Ha, I don't know if any of you can take. I'm not trying to take anybody's spot. And people have said, I remember somebody asked me one time, like, what is your goal? Like, who are you trying to be? And I said, I'm trying to be the first me. And that's how I'm going to continue to be. So, Stephanie, this isn't Cajun, but have you ever smoked catfish or tilapia? No, I have not. I'm not much of a smoker. No, honestly, I don't know no smokers, but my neighbor, he smokes like ribs and all that kind of stuff all the time, and it's fabulous. So I'd imagine it would be really good. Let's see, Cheryl, I taught my son how to cook, and now he's a better cook than I am. Hey, you know what, Cheryl? That's the idea. There are many people who are teachers, but they honestly do not want the student to be better than them. That happens often. And it's the worst mentality. Like my mentality in teaching, and especially for me, I teach Taekwondo. The goal for me is to teach kids to be better than I am, to go on to be an instructor better than I am. So, that's awesome. Drees, I would definitely buy your cookbook. I wish you much success in your future endeavors. Thank you, Drees. Appreciate that. Stephanie, my husband, done it just to see how it turned out, and it was amazing. Right on. Glenn, I thought about making a channel. Was it hard to step out there and start your own channel? I think it was. Sorry, guys. Sometimes I read and I just kind of blow through it. I think I'd overthink it, which is preventing me. Glenn, you are absolutely overthinking it. I'm going to tell you right now, stepping out onto the platform is definitely a nervous feeling. I remember when I just started my Facebook page, when I was starting it, I had this overwhelming nervous feeling like, am I doing something that I shouldn't be doing, I was nervous, afraid, what are people going to say, But often our fears are way worse than what will actually happen. And when my first video went viral on YouTube, not on YouTube, on Facebook, I caught a lot of negative feedback. There were a lot of people just trashing it, their own opinions, their own ideas. And there was a moment where I thought to myself, is this even worth it? You know, should I even be doing this? And I almost trashed the whole thing. And as soon as I went to do that, the good people started chiming in because it was getting shared so much, you know, and that's what I've grown to learn. There's really no bad publicity. The bad people are going to share it and they're going to talk trash. But when they share it, somebody on their friends list is going to like it. And then they're going to look at it and go, hey, I would give that a try. And by them doing that, they helped you reach out to somebody who would have never seen you before. And so, you know, my logic behind the whole thing is if you don't put yourself out there, the people who may love you will never see you. So you might as well just take a leap of faith. All right, Jennifer, we make our Cajun sausage and rice. First time my hubby made roux. In my Pamper Chef spatula survived in the cast iron skillet. Oh, with my he made a roux with your Pamper Chef spatula. Oh, well, that's good that it survived. My first time was terrible. Shatira, if you ever make a cookbook, I'm definitely purchasing. Thank you, Shatira. Appreciate that support. Glenn, damn right to be the first me. Great way to live. You right, man. Absolutely. There is only one you. There will never be another you. You know. So show the world who you are. Sarah Williams, have you ever had crawfish mashed potatoes? My husband and I tried it and loved it. I have not, but it does sound delicious. Angie Godin, where is your favorite pho restaurant and will you ever try your hand at your own pho twist? I don't know. Well, to answer your first part of that question, I love Pho Orchid in Metairie. There is also one in like around New Orleans called Namise. They have like a shaken pho, which is really good. There's another one that's kind of hole in the wall in Metairie called Pho Sunrise. It smells a little funny when you walk in it, but the food's great. And then there's one out in New Iberia called Pho Lili, which it's kind of hole in the wall too, but it's really good, really good. Now, as far as me trying my own twist at it, I don't know if that'll ever happen. That's a delicacy there, you know. You step into a realm of really putting your own hand in there, you know. I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? But I know it's an all-day thing. It's not easy. Let's see. Sarah Williams, glad you kept going. My family loves your videos and recipes. Well, thank you, Sarah. I appreciate it. I am very humbled to have people tuning in, you know. It's a huge blessing. And Glenn, great advice. Thanks, man. Hey, my pleasure. Yeah, you know, it's a huge blessing to do this, you know, to meet so many people that I would have never met before had I not done this. And I'm telling you guys, like, it's so true. Like, you have these fears of doing something like this. But, you know, you know, the whole thing has been like a complete, I don't know, I could say by accident, but I don't believe in that. I'm a person of faith, and I do believe that, like, we are given these gifts, that if we take leaps of faith, the gifts will come, you know. And when I say, you know, faith, I don't want anybody who, you know, may or may not be someone who has any beliefs, you know, because you know, I'm not trying to push anything on anybody, because I'm not the most religious person. And I say religious because, you know, there's so many different this genre, that genre. Well, I practice this one, I practice that one. I'm not that type of person. You know, I believe in good people, and, you know, I believe in doing good things and living a good life. And but I also do have faith. And when you do take a leap of faith, you will be given the gifts and tools you need to pursue the things that you're passionate about, you know. And I always loved to cook, and I always loved food, but I never actually, you know, thought that being a social media cook was something I would do. When I first started my page, it was all about just doing some funny stuff, because I love to make people laugh. That's like one of the biggest things I like to do, is make people smile. I think smiling's contagious. I think it brings about good feelings and good vibes, and it's just a positive energy that gets spread, you know, whenever you make somebody laugh and make somebody smile. But one day I decided to cook gumbo on Snapchat, and then I posted it to my Facebook page. And at the time, that little page only had 400 followers. And then the next day, that video had 1 million views. By the end of the week, I had 8,000 followers, and I just was like, I'm just gonna run with it from there. And that's why I decided, I would incorporate all the things I love, which is I love cooking, I love martial arts, I love to make people laugh. So I make entertaining cooking videos and call myself the Cajun Ninja. Paya. And that's how it all came to be. So, but yeah, I'm humble. Natalisa07, how many ounces are in a stick of butter? 4. 4 ounces. That's funny. Sterling, what's your favorite restaurant in Lafayette, New Orleans? Let's see. Lafayette. I don't know. I mean, there's one actually in it's like not necessarily in Lafayette. It's in Broussard, I believe, but it's called Riverside Inn. It's been around for a long time. Really, really good. Really good. New Orleans, I like this Italian restaurant called Mona Lisa. You would think I would say something like a Cajun restaurant, but there's this Italian restaurant that is like a shotgun restaurant. I mean, it's like just skinny, little inside a bunch of buildings, Italian restaurant. And it's really good. It's really good. Let's see. Sal, do you go hunting and fishing? Be nice to do a deer stew. Sal, I'm really not much of a hunter, and not that I'm against it in any way. I mean, I eat meat all the time. It's just I didn't grow up around it. My dad didn't hunt. I didn't have any uncles that really hunted, so I never really did it. I went one time on the back of a buddy's property, like after school or something, and I didn't even kill anything. But I'm not. I mean, I'd be down to try, and do it. But now fishing, I like to do it every once in a while when I got a buddy that wants to go or something. I do that. That's something I did since I was a kid. I love to fish. Let's see, Glenn, beings down in the Cajun country, you ever cook with gator or turtle? I've never cooked with it, but I've eaten it. It's good. Let's see. Risen Apache, I train kickboxing and jiu-jitsu at Evolution Training. Have you ever heard of that gym? Absolutely, I've heard of Evolution. I've heard good things about them too. And look, for me, I love like all entities of martial arts. I've done Taekwondo my whole life, but I've dabbled in a little bit of everything. And I've been a big fan of jiu-jitsu for a long time. Back when I was a kid was when Royce Gracie won, UFC 1, 2, and 3. And I actually got to go to like a kickboxing seminar. And if you're avid kickboxer, you've heard of Bill Wallace. He was called Superfoot because he like injured his right leg, and he still went on to become like a world kickboxing champion, just using mainly his left leg, and they called him Superfoot. But he put on this seminar, and they had like all these different martial artists there. One guy was head of Taekwondo, one guy had a jiu-jitsu, and it was awesome. So yeah, I'm definitely aware of you guys' place, and I'm a big fan of all of it. Michael, to know, I tried the slow cooker recipe twice, and both times it came out great. We love it. Thanks, Mike. Right on, Mike. Appreciate you knocking that out. Angie Godin, I need to do a special episode with DJ Rhett. I've talked to DJ Rhett before, but maybe timing wasn't right. Who knows? I mean, we'll see. Maybe there's a collaboration in the future, but I am definitely impressed with the things he does. I've watched him for a long time. I watched him before I even really, got big on my own little platform, and shared his stuff, so I think he's destined to do some big things. Glenn Foster, hole-in-the-wall restaurants are always best. Local spots. Yeah, you're right. I do like hole-in-the-wall places. Nathan, hello. Hello, Nathan. Sterling Ed, appreciate you giving the man upstairs the credit for your gifts, abilities. Thanks for the restaurant recommendation. Hey, no doubt, Sterling. Look, I mean, I've had too many things happen in my life to call them coincidences. By no means am I perfect. And I think that's what's great is because I fully admit I'm not a perfect person. I think we've all had things in our life that we wish we could take back or do over. But, I think my imperfections allow me to lean on the man upstairs. And so far, I continue to be blessed. and I'm humbled by it. And we'll see where my life takes me from here. Dawn, sharp. Hope it's sharp. I wouldn't think it'd be sharp. It'd be sharp. OMG, yes. Would have to wear depends with you and Red together. Right on. Glenn, you endear me for dinner would be a great collab. That's funny. Jennifer Devlin says, happy birthday to your daughter. Happy 9-year St. Patrick's anniversary to us. Yes, I found some crawfish at Super Walmart in Rhode Island. Great day. Love crawfish etouffee. That's actually one of my favorites too. One of my all-time favorite Cajun dishes is crawfish etouffee. KGK Mafia. Hey, we love your recipes. Any cookbooks? KGK. No cookbook yet, but most all of my recipes have been typed up. I have been in the works of trademarking, and getting the ball rolling. I'm hoping by later this year, it can happen, We'll see. We'll see what happens, but, Glenn Foster, I'm heading out. Great channel, man. Keep it up. Thanks again for the advice. You got it, Glenn. Appreciate you tuning in on this late little live stream here. I know it's, it's late for most people, I'd probably be in bed around this time for sure, but I got wired watching the number 16 go down. I got wired watching the number 16 take out a number 1 seed in the NCAA tournament. Cheryl says, crawfish etouffee is her all-time favorite meal. Right on. Awesome. I'm going to drink my sparkling water here to that. Barbara Plaisance. My brother-in-law does the gator control for your parish. I would love to see you go gators hunting with him this season. I would definitely be open to it. I don't hunt really, but like I said, I'm not against hunting. I do think, it's a necessity, on this earth to keep certain animals, under control. I mean, and not only that, we live off the animals, and the animals live off each other, and that's the whole way the whole world coincides with one another. So. Yeah, it sounds like it'd be cool. Let's see. Quitless. Just want to say hello. Moved to Missouri after Katrina. Love your videos. Feels like home. Well, look, I appreciate you tuning in, and I don't know what all went down for you during Katrina, but that was a very trying time. I was down here when that storm hit, and it was a lot of devastation. But it's one thing I love about Louisiana, man. Louisiana is very resilient, and I think too that's why you don't hardly see Louisiana go too crazy when their favorite team loses or even wins. We don't really riot or anything. Because, we bounce back. That's kind of always been our motto. It's heartbreaking, but we bounce back. And, I'm not saying the other states don't. I mean, I think probably all of the Gulf Coast really that gets hit by hurricanes are like that. But, I like it here. So, Britt Meagle, how's the new dog doing with the family? We got 200-pound Dobermans. They're awesome dogs. Wow. So you got 200 pounds worth of Dobermans in your house. Goodness. My dog's great. He is awesome. Really, really great dog. Let me see if I can get him to come here. Come see, Gumbo. Hey, buddy. Come see. Come see. You want to come get on live stream? Come here. Oh, come on. Come on. Jump up. There we go. Oh, there he is. There's Gumbo. Look at it, Gumbo. Hey, buddy. Look. You want to look at live stream? Huh? Oh, I know you're going to try to kiss me, huh? Yeah. He was laying in his bed, sleeping, out cold. That's what he does. He crashes. He either crashes or he's running all over the place. He got some toys he plays with, too. We gave him some toys. It was real funny, man. Sheltered dog, he came into our house, trying to bite me. What are you trying to bite? He came into our house very timid, Like he would enter doors, like he would get to the doorway and just barely cross through it. And it's just crazy to see how an animal, they have to develop trust, and that's what he did. He just started to trust us day by day, and now he runs all over the house. Starts biting furniture. I gotta get on his little butt. So I gotta get on you. Got a little name tag here, Gumbo. Yeah? All right, buddy. You wanna go back to bed? You can go back to bed. All right, dude. Let's see. Oh, look, KGK Mafia had said you should do a food tour also. A tour in all kinds of ways. Seems like it could be in the realm. Danny says, any corned beef and cabbage videos available for today? I can't say that that's something I have on any platform. But you could always check out my egg rolls. It has ground beef and cabbage. Let's see. Cheryl was saying, good question to Danny. Britt Meagle says he's such a cutie. Yeah, he's a great dog, man. Risen Apache, #1 supporter from Homa. LOL, but I'm out of here. Love the videos. Keep it up. Paya! Right on. Hey, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Jennifer, dirty rice is a Thanksgiving must. You named your cute dog Gumbo. You were too funny. Yeah. Well, actually, it was my wife that came up with the name. Like, I mean, it was funny. I was actually thinking it, but I'm not gonna take credit because she said it out loud first. She goes, "What about Gumbo?" And I was like, I was literally just thinking that would be a great name for him. Just kind of goes with our family, and he's been a blessing. Sterling says, my mom makes great crawfish etouffee with fresh peeled Louisiana crawfish tails. They buy them in Baton Rouge, along with homemade crawfish pies. He also loves crawfish bisque with stuffed heads. Oh, you love you some crawfish, right? Bradley Combs says, it's past my bedtime. What the world are you doing up? It's always past your bedtime. Don't lie. You are having a little bit of insomnia right now. And if you heard me correctly, I said insomnia. I didn't say it though. I said it wrong, but that works. But yeah, my little dog is awesome. He's definitely grown attached to me for sure. It's crazy. Animals know who the pack leader is too, because like if he's like playing with a toy all aggressively, if I go to take it from him, he just lets it go. My girls go to take it from him, and it's game on. He is not letting it go. He's growling, he's all into it. So it's funny to watch how a dog interacts with me as an adult versus my dogs I had as pets when I was a kid. It's a very interesting time in having a pet. Angie said, for the previous deer question, the shrimp fettuccine is great swapping out the protein with deer sausage and putting a half cap of liquid crab oil. Great recipe. Okay, so you did the shrimp fettuccine with deer sausage. Nice. Sal says, no Boudreaux jokes. So I'm not sure if you are saying that in the form of a question, like no Boudreaux jokes, or like you're saying, please, no Boudreaux jokes. So you'd have to clarify that, Sal, because I'm not sure at this point if you want me to tell you a Boudreaux joke or let it go. Angie says, any late night after kids, baseball game, etc. for quick late night meals? Any late night? Angie, I would say check out my my videos that are done with a crock pot, or a slow cooker, because most people don't realize that crock pot is actually its own brand. Slow cooker is like the name for all of them, or what they actually are. Those are ones that you can actually get them done during the day, and they'll be done when you get home. So Sal says he wants a Boudreaux joke. Let's see. I like to keep it clean here, so. The only one I can really think of that comes to mind is Boudreaux was standing outside his yard raking some leaves, and Thibodeau pulls up and sees a sign in the yard that says "boat for sale," and he's like looking around. He don't see no boat. He's like, what's going on here? So he pulls up, rolls down the window, and says, "Hey, Boudreaux, I see you got a sign in the yard that says boat for sale. I don't see no boat." And Boudreaux looks at him dumbfounded, like, "Man, you see the house, right?" Thibodeau says, "Yeah." He goes, "You see the car?" He says, "Yeah." He goes, "Maybe they boat for sale." So there's my little quick Boudreaux joke. All right, so Jennifer Devlin, must be a Cajun thing to be up late for us night owls. What's next on the menu? I don't know yet. I got a couple things. I see you guys are liking the joke. I appreciate it. It's probably not the greatest Boudreaux and Thibodeau joke. But I got another one, but it's probably not. It's so late. There's probably no kids up, but if y'all want one that's more of an adult-rated Boudreaux Thibodeau joke, I can tell you one. Jennifer says, Cajun family, cause my brother's name is Bowlane Alley. Yes, really. Oh, Bowlane Alley. Bowlane? Like bowling alley? That's pretty funny. No, that's pretty good. All right, so I guess people won my joke here. Julie LeBlanc. Hey, you. What's up, Julie? How you doing? You are my go-to videos for cooking. I need you to do a cabbage video in the future. It's 1:20 here in Florida. Yes. Let's hear it. Okay. Julie is chilling. All right, let's see. Okay, so let's see. Let's see if I can remember how this joke is told. All right. So Boudreaux was in the state championship wrestling tournament. All right, it was the final match, and he was going up against this guy who was undefeated. He had this one move called the pretzel that nobody ever got out of. Once he put you in the pretzel, it was game over. He was gonna win. So the match begins. Thibodeau's in the stands watching. He's nervous, and they're going back and forth. They're wrestling. It's a very heated match. All of a sudden, the guy gets Boudreaux in the pretzel. Thibodeau goes, "Man, I can't watch. It's over." Closes his eyes. Next thing he knows, the crowd roars, just cheering. He looks up. Boudreaux standing up, got his hand raised in the air. He won the match. Thibodeau's dumbfounded. He's like, what happened? Like, everybody's just screaming. He can't make sense of everything. Finally, he makes his way through the crowd. He gets up to Boudreaux. He goes, "Man, Boudreaux, you won." He goes, "Yeah, I won." He goes, "How did you win?" What do you mean how? When you weren't watching? He goes, "No, I saw that guy get you in the pretzel, and then I closed my eyes. Next thing I know, the whole crowd's cheering, and you won." He goes, "Yeah, he got me in the pretzel." "How did you get out of it?" He goes, "Man, I tell you, Thibodeau, when I got in that pretzel, I thought it was over. And then when I decided to look up to the heavens, I saw these two massive, amazing testicles." And Thibodeau's like, "Okay." And he goes, "So then what?" He goes, "I bit him." And Thibodeau's like, "Oh, man, that had to hurt." And Boudreaux goes, "Boy, you wouldn't believe. You would not believe what you're capable of when you bite your own testicles." And there you go. That's my somewhat adult joke. All right, so Barbara, I have a great crawfish bread recipe. Have you thought about doing that on your show? I have, Barbara. I do plan to do that. All right. Appreciate you guys liking my joke there. Let's see. Angie Godin, hamburger recipe. I do 50-50 green onion, and 80-20 ground chuck. Any future grilling recipes may be in store. You know, Angie, my hamburger recipe is just plain and simple. Salt and pepper. I have kind of a process of how I do it, but that's all I do. And people love when I make a hamburger. So it's, you know, teach their own, but mine's very simple. Dawn's throwing out the emoji, so is my boy LeComte. Yep. But yeah, that's I don't even know how good I told that joke. So let's see here. Oh, an anonymous has just sent me a Boudreaux and Thibodeau joke. Boudreaux and Thibodeau are duck hunting, and Thibodeau falls over, clutching his chest. Boudreaux calls 911 and says, "I need some help. I think Thibodeau is dead." The operator tells him to make sure. So then she hears a loud gunshot, and Boudreaux comes back on and says, "Okay, what to do next?" Oh, that's not cool. Kevin Lockett says, "Hey, Cajun Ninja, good recipes. Right on, Kev. Thank you very much. Sal, you might as well start your videos with a joke now." I feel like once you hit play, it's a joke anyway, you know? No, I'm kidding. Like, I mean, sometimes I just can't get over the fact that anybody even watches the stuff I put out, but, you know, it's cool. Ramcam, you should open your own restaurant and call it the Cajun Ninja. It definitely sounds good on paper, Ramcam, but I imagine it's a lot of work. You know, who knows? Who knows where the future holds? Sterling's laughing it up. Sterling's laughing. But yeah, you know. So, what's up with you guys? You guys got any questions? I mean, I'll do some Q&A here. Whatever. What do you guys struggle with? What can I help you with right now? I may not have the answers, but if you got something you're struggling with, throw it out there. I'll see what I can knock out. Let's see. So it'd be down in this corner over here, which I think I'm a little Cajun Ninja guy. If you're watching on, oh, that's the wrong side. So it's this corner over here, right there. Yeah, got my little Cajun Ninja guy right there, huh? My good buddy. I got an Asian buddy that helped me out with that. I don't know if he's watching, but he actually put that together for me. And so now it's right there in the little corner, and people click on it, they can subscribe to my channel. So, but look, hey, look, that's another thing I want to say to all you guys that are watching right now. Thank you for following my multiple platforms, especially YouTube, because YouTube, you know, does allow me to make, you know, a little bit of ad revenue. So it helps. It helps. You know, it helps my growth. It helps me continue to do the things I love and go from there. So Britt Meagle says, "What are your thoughts on Girl Scout cookies? My daughter is in Girl Scouts and loves your videos." My thoughts are that I get into a whole lot of trouble every year knocking them out. I have loved it's Samoa's. They call them caramel delights now. I don't know what they changed it up for, but that has been my that's my kryptonite. I can wear out an entire box of those. My wife now, she loves the Thin Mints. And then we just tried these new chocolate covered s'mores ones. I get in trouble with, I get in a lot of trouble with Girl Scout cookies. But they're delicious. I don't know how much they put raking in every year, but it seems like it has to be an awful lot. Britt says, Britt says, "I burned myself out of 2 cases of caramel delights." After 2 cases. Oh, so you're burned out after 2 cases. I don't know if a case is a box for you or a case is like a case of them things. Because if that's it, then you're knocking them out more than I am. Joshua, thank you so much for all the great recipes. God bless you and your family. Hey, look, God bless you too, Josh, and your family as well. Crispy still tuning in. What's up, Crispy? Yeah. Oh, I thought it was a mouse. But no, I'm stoked to have what they got, like 23 people tuning in right now. For me, that's quite a bit on YouTube. You know, it's crazy because the way YouTube is when people go live, like a certain percentage of the people who follow you actually watch or actually are able to tune in or find out about live videos. So, oh, Crispy says they've been here the whole time. So, and I'm Crispy. I'm looking at you know your deal here. Let me go to your channel, Crispy. I see 2 kids. Now, Crispy, I mean this with all due respect. It's Crispy. Female or male? Because I don't want to say, yeah, hey, dude, what's up? You know, I mean, I guess you could still do that, but not, you know. But either way, you know, I like to, you know, be fair in all aspects. So Britt says a case is 12 packages. Oh my gosh, so you knock out 2 cases? I haven't touched them this year. We are cookie parents and have had a dining room full for the past month. Whew. Right on to you. I'm trying to say this next person's name here. Angna Bama. I'm guessing. I don't think I have it, but I made your pasta live tonight. It was fantastic. Right on. Good job. Danny Lombard, more than half your followers are sleeping. You could be right about that. However, to me, this is a lot. And if that's the case, this is still a lot on YouTube because this is the second time I've gone live on YouTube. And the first time was like in the middle of the day, like at 5 p.m. And I think the most people I had tuned in was like 29. So, Crispy, I'm a guy married with 3 kids, all under 6, turning 36 on Sunday. All right, well, I'm glad we clarified that. You probably clarified that on LA Beast's live stream, but I can't honestly say I keep up with it all. You know, I tune in here and there, but so right on. We know that for a fact now. Happy birthday to you on Sunday. That is awesome. 36. My wife's actually 36, so it's a good age. Josh says, which brand of Cajun seasoning do you use? You know, Josh, I get that question asked a lot, and I'm at a point now where I really don't say like what I use because I've had several different brands actually sponsor a video and support my page. And I'll be honest, when I say this, they all have their good qualities. You know, I can use several different brands and still make a really good meal. So that's that's my answer. Jennifer says, cayenne on everything. Even zucchini makes veggies great. Even zucchini makes veggies great. I assume you meant eat cayenne on zucchini. Oh, all right, cayenne on everything, even zucchini, maybe comma, it makes veggies great. Because I wouldn't think zucchini makes veggies great, which it could. You know, whenever I eat at, the hibachi restaurant, the zucchini makes everything else taste great. So you could be spot on. Dawn says she likes Tony's. She says it's the best. You know, I think many people might debate that, but that's how she rolls. Britt Meagle, Tony's her favorite too. They use it on everything. Puts it on ice cream. Everything. Ramcam, are you sponsored by Rouse's? Rouse's sponsors occasional things that I have put out there, and they've been great for me. So is Cajun Crate. Many of the products in Cajun Crate. Impastado's Sal and Judy sauce, they've been a great sponsor. Carrie's Rue, they also had a barbecue sauce, I believe it's Pixdan. I've had several great sponsors that have jumped on what I've done here, and it's awesome. I'm humbled by it. My boy Brad says, I'm with Slappy Mamas every day. I even put that on ice cream. See, there you go. Yeah. Slappy Mama on ice cream. It sounds good. They should make a cayenne ice cream. They probably do. Brit says, okay, maybe not everything. My bad. Well, you should have typed that in your sarcasm font, Brit. Because how else am I supposed to know? Dawn says, OMG, Brad, too funny. Dawn, if you only knew how funny Brad is. My name is Jeff. Hey, buddy, what's up? My name is Jeff. Dude just got on YouTube and was like, he was probably putting like Funk Master or like, The Legend, and it just kept getting hit. It just kept getting hit. And he got to a point and was like, screw it, my name is Jeff. And that's how a good screen name is born. Let's see, Jag Boy, 2010, any low carb meals? Love the food, but trying to get just a little healthier. Butter still acceptable. Well, if that's the case, Jag, I would say look up my video on cooking filet. It's probably not the cheapest steak you can buy, but it is very low carb. And I use butter. And it's delicious. It's one of the best fillets you'll ever eat. Promise. Britt Meagle says LOL. Jennifer says LOL. Tony's too. Drunk YouTube. I'm a whiskey. Yes, I would probably eat cayenne ice cream. So Jennifer, if I'm going to put that all together, I'm going to say that maybe you're a little buzzed and you would enjoy some cayenne ice cream. My name is Jeff. Laughing. Yeah, he laughs. Paya. Yeah, it's probably pretty close, right? Kenny Nelson, awesome recipe. Spicier the better. Hey, look, I love some good spice too. I'm with you. Good to catch you. Hey, my name is Jeff. Thank you for tuning in, man. I really appreciate it. Jennifer Devlin, poor Jag Boy. Just use Evo. Jag Boy. Let's see what Jag Boy said, because I'm going to have to go away. Oh. All right, yeah, I got you now, Jennifer. Josh says, when and where will your next meet and greet be? I don't have anything on the books, Jeff. Josh. I'd have to say that there may be like another Rouse's type deal, if anything were to happen. That's up to Rouse's, if Rouse's wants to do something, but we'll see. I'm open to ideas. I'm open to ideas. I know. Actually, I was in talks with Louis Mohana again. Unfortunately, the timing just wasn't right. I think they're doing something tomorrow, and I couldn't make it. I got my daughter's birthday party. Danny Lombard, announce on your Facebook page a few times during the day when you are going to be live on YouTube, and you'll be surprised at how many people might tune in. I know I would. Well, I'll tell you what, Danny. Let's try that out right now. Let's see if anybody is still up. Right now we got 24 viewers. We will see if some people tune in here. We're going to go to Facebook. And let's see. I actually posted a little video earlier, so I don't know. Facebook has like a crazy algorithm where like only so many people can see your post. So, who knows? All right, I am going to now I'm trying to get to my page. Dawn says, hit that like button. I never ever really say that, like that's kind of like the norm. To me, it's kind of a cheesy norm throughout YouTube and Facebook. Smash that like button and subscribe, I don't know. I don't feel like telling people what to do, If they want to hit the like button, they can. Although I appreciate you throwing it out there. If anybody else wants to throw it out there, then I'm more than welcome. But there we go. Let's see if anybody's up right now at 12:41 a.m. Central Time. I'm live right now on, I'm going to put YouTube because it's Cajun. YouTube. If anyone wants to come hang, just search The Cajun Ninja. Paya. Oh man, here we go. Bam. Have you ever tried putting ham hock in your red beans? I have not, Casey, but I've tried it, taste-wise, and it's fantastic. All right, so here we are sitting at 22 viewers. We're going to see if this works. I'm live right now on YouTube. If anyone wants to come hang, just search the Cajun Ninja. Bam. Boom, posted. Boom, roasted. All right. We will see if that number changes. I think it's late, though. People probably sleeping. Even though it's Friday night. You know, it's crazy. Fun fact about me that many of you might not know, but I actually used to play in a local cover band. I was actually a lead singer in a local cover band. And, this is like the heavy part of the night. Like, let's see, 12:43. Like, this is the rocking part of the night. And I am always out at this time on a Friday, Saturday night. And it's just crazy that like 11 p.m. I'm in bed. Whereas like 10 years ago, 11 p.m. I was taking the stage. So it's just crazy, just, how your life can turn around. Let's see. Jagboy says, favorite fish recipe. That's coming. I got some things on the agenda, Jagboy. Crispy, my wife forced me to take a 2-week break off of YouTube or no sex. That's why I've been going. Wow. Well, yeah, it's a pretty big ultimatum. However, I don't believe anybody should be demanding their partner by means of no more sexual favors. So, it's just my point of view there. My wife wouldn't do that to me, and I'm not doing that to her. Now, we should talk things out. If she asks me, hey, I'd like you to, tone this down, then I need to tone it down because it's all about compromise. So, we jumped up 1 viewer, so I don't think anybody's seen my post. Who knows? You never know. Cheryl says, what band? I tell you what, Cheryl, I think I might have available. If I can get to my YouTube. I'm going to search through the Rolodex here, but my channel. The band was actually called Dolly Parton, like D-A-H-L-I, and the word pardon, like pardon me. Pretty funny, right? Good play on words there. Communication and compromise. Yeah, you're right, Jennifer. That is a fact, Jack. If you don't communicate and compromise, you ain't got shit. Let's see. Here we go. Pause. Share. What's going on here? Here we go. Copy. And let's head on back on over to Cajun July. Here we go. So if you guys want to see a small clip from back in the day, when we were warming up, we did a warm-up little song here, and my wife filmed it on an old digital camera. Because back in the day, girls used to carry little digital cameras in their purse all the time. Like, before the whole camera phone thing wasn't, into play, digital camera. This is the link. You can go check it out right there. Look at my little crown, Cajun Ninja. Let's see. Dawn says, OMG, my friends and I used to go watch them back in the... Stop playing, Dawn. Don't tell me that. Sal says, do you speak any Cajun French? Like a couple words here and there. I'm not somebody who's fluent in it. I don't try to play like I am in any way. But, some of the main ones that get tossed around, like c'est bon, stuff like that, mais, that. But I'm not somebody who's fluent in Cajun French. Yes, chef. Oh, Jennifer retracted her message. I saw yes, chef, but that's another one. Yes, chef, which is, a term of endearment. So 29. Look, we do got some more people viewing now. 28. Okay, somebody left. But yeah, so I put it on my Facebook page. Tordero. Tordero. Is that how you say it? I wouldn't know. But I'm about to answer your question there. I just want to see something real quick. Josh Hato is Jag Boy. All right. So a few people are seeing the post on YouTube, on Facebook. Okay, so let's see. SM Tordero. My wife made the crawfish pies tonight for dinner, man. Came out great. Right on. Tell your wife, paya! Good job knocking that out. Jennifer says, yes, Chef. Your Cajun accent feels like home. Hey, I appreciate that, Jennifer, because I've gotten mixed reviews. The way I talk, it fluctuates. Excuse me. Sometimes I feel like it really comes out, and other times not so much. But actually, when my page was really blowing up, I had some haters were chiming in saying like, "You're not even from Louisiana," da 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 da, and I'm like, well, my birth certificate would say otherwise, but it's funny. Let's see. Cheryl says, OMG, you are a really good singer. That was awesome, dude. Well, I appreciate that, Cheryl. I guess it's up for debate. I love doing it. And that's another thing in my life that was complete accident. It just fell into my lap. I was always big on like impersonating voices. I loved comedy. And I was at a karaoke night, and this guy dared me to sing an Incubus song. So I was like, no problem. I'll do it. And I went out there and like I just belted it out like I was Brandon Boyd himself. And this guy comes up to me when I was done and says, dude, have you considered being in a band? And I was like, no. And he's like, well, you want to be in one? I was like, yeah. He's like, well, look, come on, man. We're jamming out tomorrow at my place. All right, so I hooked up with those guys. We started playing. It wasn't really anything, so then I wound up like kind of breaking apart from them. But through the grapevine, a guy I went to school with had started up a band, and he was very talented. And oddly enough, it was a guy I was friends with when I was a little kid, like third grade. But in high school, we hung around different crowds. But like after high school, we hooked up and we formed a little band of original songs, and it did pretty well. And later on, I got into the cover band deal and, went from there. But it's a good 5 years of my life. I was in the music scene, and I had no intention of doing it whatsoever. So that's why I tell people all the time, just try stuff. You never know where it could lead you, where you could be in life. And it's one more thing in your life that you have tried. That's probably why I love food so much, because I like to try stuff. Miss Bell, 1979. I saw your post on Facebook, and SM Tordero says they came from Facebook too. Right on. Look at that. So we do get some people from Facebook late at night here. We all a bunch of insomniacs hanging out on YouTube. Britt Meagle, I just commented on your post. My profile pic on Facebook is my male Doberman. Right on, Britt. Let's see if I see that. Let's refresh that page. The cool thing about Facebook is you got your real name up there. We got Jag Boy. His name's was it Josh or? Yeah, Jag Boy's Josh Haydell. Britt Meagle. Yeah, Britt Meagle. Nothing to do with your real name. You're Tina. That's funny. And look, Sean Tordero. SM Tordero. Right on. That's funny. Cheryl likes that band story. I appreciate that, Cheryl. I feel like I got a lot of cool stuff that have just kind of happened in my life. And it's all because I just went out and tried things. Like, I got to be an extra in a movie once because they were holding casting calls, and I just went try out, and I got to be like in the crowd for a basketball movie. It was called Glory Road. You know, it's pretty fun. Jennifer says, sorry, short people here. We don't much basketball, just football and baseball. You'd be surprised. Chris Paul was pretty short. He played professional NBA. So the Bugsy Mosley, I think his name was pretty short. He was in the dunk contest, and he was like 5'6". My girls, Brittany and Megan. Ah, and Allie. Britt, Maggie, and Allie. Okay, nice. Cheryl says, yeah, you're a cool guy. Thank you. You're a cool girl. But right on, guys. Well, let's see. Yeah, that was at Chalmette High up the road from me. South. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I've had a lot of fun hanging out with y'all doing this little live video here. This isn't something I do very often, just a sit down like this. It's really cool. I like doing this YouTube stuff because it's not a whole lot of people, and it gives me a better opportunity to go one-on-one with you guys, and you know, it was fun, man. I appreciate all y'all chiming in. So Jennifer says, good movie, Glory Road. Yes, yes. So I would definitely end this little stream here. Good night, Miss Bell there. Appreciate you tuning in. Angabama, enjoyed it. Thank you. Have a good night. Crispy, peace out. Thank you. Have a good night. SM Tordero, you should do it more often, man. Probably will. Appreciate it. You have a good night. The Random Family Man, he comments on a lot of stuff. Thank you, Random Family Man. Mr. Ninja, my man. Cheryl Estrada, I appreciate you chiming in. You've been very talkative here, too, which is great for me because it helps me engage in conversation. Danny Lombard, give us an advance notice for the next one on Facebook. I'll probably have to do that. Maybe we'll get some more people. But just be careful what you wish for, you know, because so many people tune in. I can't keep up. Jag Boy, see you next Saturday. Right on, Jag Boy. Friday, next Friday. What is next Friday? I'm going to have to figure that out. Britt Migo. Gotta go soon. It's almost 1 a.m. All right, good night, Britt. Shatira, appreciate your time. Hey, good night, Shatira. Thank you for tuning in. Jennifer, good night, Chef. Random Family Man says, oh, you missed it. He's just now chiming in. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, it's been on for a little over an hour here. Oh, Angie and Bama. Got it. All right. Sorry about that. I'll probably have to remember that next time. Dawn Sharp. Don't forget that seafood chimichanga. Happy birthday, Dawn. Thank you, Dawn. You have a good night. Josh Belanger. Have a great night. Paya! Random Family Man says, please teach me the paya. Oh, master. It's one of those things that over time you'll just have to figure it out, my man. So, let's see. Cancel. I'm going to have to figure this out here myself. But all in all, it was a good, fun live stream. Thank you all for tuning in. I'll see you next time. Paya! End the stream.